Oh, preparation is so important. I wouldn't say like skip it at all. I think if you're new into wedding photography, or even if you've just been doing it for a year or two, I'd say always prepare. Sometimes even do some practice takes with your camera, maybe even some practice editing or something. But definitely prepare and make sure that you have enough memory, enough batteries, you have chargers with you, everything, because weddings are not something you can stop at and say, okay, sorry, can we repeat this moment? You have to have everything clean, everything ready to go, that you can just quickly swap out in the moment. I would definitely say to have a list with you. I remember when I started assisting, the photographer on the morning of the job would always hand me a printout, and we would go over it in the morning in the car. But that was so helpful because you just remind yourself of the couple and who the best man, who the maid of honor are, because they're going to be your key people to contact if you can't, if the bride is busy. You don't always want to be too intense and asking them about all the logistics. Then you have all the timings, which is important. As a photographer, you're actually constantly with the couple, and your job is also to make sure that things don't overrun and you don't push things too much. Sometimes, and most of the time, things do kind of overrun, but you then have to quickly rethink the timings you have for your photos. So I always say to the couple, it's good to have maybe 30 minutes minimum just with them two. And I always say sometimes it's actually nice for them to have a breather from the busyness of the wedding and actually enjoy being married, and those little moments are great. So as a photographer, you can guide the couple through that as well. I would definitely have your own Pinterest board or mood board, or however is best for you. Sometimes I have screenshots on my phone of the shots I know they really like, so I don't forget. And sometimes you're shooting with the couple and your brain might go blank and you're like, oh, I can't think of any more things to do. So I sometimes quickly refer back to my mood board and think, oh yeah, we haven't done this type of shot, or oh, I forgot to do the details of the rings or something like that. So it's definitely really beneficial to have things like that prepared and with you. Printouts are great, you can cross things out. Sometimes I ask my assistant to cross them out so that they can also be like your backup and remind you of what you need to do next. The day consists of so many details. So to create a perfect memory, you kind of need to have a list of things that you know you should cover. And this might be something that the couple might give you beforehand. So obviously the perfect memories would be all the candid photos, all the staged photos, capturing the day from start to finish. But there's so many little details that the couple puts so much thought into, and that's the invitations, the shoes that the bride is wearing, or the rings, all those little details. Sometimes you can kind of forget about or think, oh, they're not important, I'll just move on. But it's always good to get them because they capture the special kind of day. And every couple really thinks into the decorations and color schemes and things like that. So there's a lot of tiny little elements to make your wedding, but yeah, I think those are important.